All right, I'm gonna reach down. Do you really need a net? Maybe I do. I do. All right, much easier. Oops. Buddy, where we going? Where we going? Okay. I'm gonna try some finger mullet back here. Also brought some topwater, my popper. Let's see if we can get a big bass with this. We don't want the alligator that's right there hanging out. All right, buddy. Do some work here. All right, this is also what we're throwing here. It has been working. It's early enough, I feel like the fish should be interested, so we're gonna find out. Yeah, I appreciate the likes already. Starting off strong. All right. I'm pretty sure the alligator was like right here when I walked down. There was like a huge commotion and mud was like stirred, kicked up. Yo, Zachary, I'm trying to catch bass here. And I got the spinning reel right there out there with the finger mullet on it, and I got a popper that I'm throwing right now. But trying to catch bass, that's what we're trying to target this morning. Everyone's always talking about using live bait. Well, I got live bait. It's just now a question of whether or not will the fish get active. What we got here, again, this is a popper. I woke up this morning, I thought my phone was charged, but it wasn't. Song culture. All right, man. It's not too late to get started. I hope everyone's doing all right this morning. Got Mr. Alligator out front, like a small guy. Come on. All right. All right. Fishing, backyard pond. We tried catching some reds yesterday. Actually, we were trying to catch sheep's head, and then we switched it to reds. But caught one sheep head, but it was like undersized, so couldn't do nothing with that. And then we ended up catching. I had a blue on. See, look, this alligator's coming towards my popper, but now he's like hard stop. I see you, bro. You're not being slick with it. He just keeps popping himself up and down. All right, got my 2 miles in. Did my workout. Got some stretching in this morning instead. Now we're trying to see, look, this dude. I don't even realize I see him. Like, this alligator's trying to press my popper here. See, now he's coming towards me. I don't know if I could see that. But he's gonna hard stop because he's not gonna get that close to me. Small guys tend to be a little bit more shy guys. Throwing a popper this morning, and then I have a Carolina rig with a finger mullet on it that I kept from yesterday's inshore excursion. Or what was I saying? We caught, as soon as I ended the stream yesterday, Abe caught himself a little fat small stingray. Get a life. I gotta throw somewhere else. His curiosity is gonna get the best of him. Put fishing out of the backyard pond. Literally, this is the backyard. It's what I call the backyard pond fishing. This is all tucked behind the crib. And it feels pretty good this morning, actually. Not too hot. Come on, fish. Some. Kind of quiet out here, actually. See how interested the fish are in the live bait. I mean, everyone swears by it, but I just think these fish sometimes can be very, very selective in what they want to try. Okay. See if this top water is given. He's moving. Just curious, throwing over here. I see like something stirring. Just one throw. Maybe fish are hanging out by these baits. All right. Something's in the water. I just have to convince them to give it a try. Maybe a little minnows. After this cast, I'm going to check the other pole. See what we got going on there. A little too quiet for my taste. Outdoor fun. What's going on? Trying to chase some bass this morning. Past 2 times I've been fishing back here though. Unsuccessful. Okay, we got some mullet. Oh snap. This guy set him free. Trying to get caught on bottom here. All right, let's see if we can get this thing out there. All right. Feel like we're in a good spot. Now back to what's going on here? Oh. And there should be no reason why bass is not all over that. Yo, what the heck? What is going on here? Am I twisted at the top? Oh, I see what's happening. My bad. Thought I got my line out properly, but I did not. I think I fixed my problem. All right, much better. Much better. It's all good, man. I know I haven't seen you out here for a minute. You haven't missed much because fish have not been, at least for me, all that active. So, like I said, this is not Fortnite. Yeah, that's too early in the morning for that. All right, so the rod I'm using, this is the Daiwa D-Shock. What is it, 2,500? No, 3,000. And then on that setup I got, it's a Sienna spinning reel with I think it's 2,500 HG is the model. And then I got Okuma, I think it's a 7-foot rod. I found this entire combo in the retention pond. I think I was fishing on the side, cast, got snagged, and I fished it out. Been one of my best fishing rods ever. Call me crazy, but I would have thought bass would have been, or catfish, something would be on top of this finger mullet here. Only thing interested in this popper here is stupid alligator. Trying to see if this gets a little bit of luck around the bank here. I mean, man, if you want to, I ain't gonna twist your arm, but dag, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully, speedy recovery, man. That's crazy. Where did that happen at? Man, I have never heard of that brand. And yeah, I'm trying to catch some bass here, but bass can be on one. You gotta catch them in the right mood. I'm throwing this popper, and like I said, I got a Carolina rig with the finger mullet on it. Believe it or not, this water is brackish. So, I like to think that it would do well, but and I actually have caught bass before with mullet, little finger mullet. So I mean they're perfect size. They're not like too big. But I don't know. No love right now. The one love I got right now is the alligator that's watching me. James, I'm throwing a popper. No, we have no snakehead here. Not that I know of. At least here around coastal Carolina. We got some invasive garfish, but that's that's all I know about. See, oh, it probably was a carp. Some things are vicious, but look at this. This is some nice bait here. Live bait. You think a fish would be all over that? I see alligator, not slick. I don't know why it tries to think I don't see it going down. Let's go for a little walk. See if I can throw across this bed here. Maybe because I'm walking away from the fishing rod, there'll be some action where I gotta run down and go get it. That's usually how it goes when the rod's not in the hand. I mean, for what I'm throwing now or over there. But this is what we're using again. I don't have anything crazy here. I try to look for great deals. It was Daiwa. This thing's taking a beating. 2-piece, 7-foot. It gets the job done. I'll have to show that pole there in a minute, but look, we tried using those yesterday with no luck, other than the stingray, and I blew what would have been I think it was a bluefish. So I'm gonna give it a shot with it back here. Worst can happen is I don't catch a fish. That's nothing out of the ordinary, but maybe I might just get lucky. I might get lucky. Again, there's bass back here, crappie, bluegill, catfish. This water is brackish. I mean, there's blue crabs in here. Obviously, there's a gator there. I'll take my chances with the finger mullet, though. And I've caught bass before with it. Actually, some nice sized bass. So, again, I don't know why these it's a very nice active bait. They don't know that. I mean, how fish eat soft plastic. Yeah. All right. I'll show you in a second when I head back down that way. I'm using a Carolina rig, and I usually how I hook my bait is I go through the bottom of their lip through the top. Sometimes I switch it up and go through the tail. Sometimes I'll go through the back, but I'll try anything once. Hey, I appreciate it. We're sitting at what, 16 likes here? I'm not saying you're wrong, but that's how I was shown the rig. You know, bait. my finger mullet and menhaden, and maybe I probably would have had a lot more catches. But I will say I've caught a lot of fish baiting it that way. So it's not like it doesn't work. I'll put it like that. Also, I think it's like a preference thing too. Some people prefer to go through the tail. Some people like to go through their back of their their dorsal fin. Like, I'm down for whatever's gonna get me a fish. Me walking away did not do what I thought I was gonna do. And it'd be one thing if that bait was kind of like half like dead and barely moving, but finger mullet, man, they resilient little guys, man. And the leader line is long enough where this thing can swim. And I don't even have that big of a weight on it. I think I got like a ½ ounce. Nothing yet. Alfie, what's going on? Look, James, to each their own, dog. To each their own. I'm down to learn, but I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just simply saying my way has worked. But I try different ways. Like I said, I've used bait. I've caught down at the marina back here before, and I've caught bass and catfish with it with ease. I mean, they are. This pond here, I haven't quite figured out what they're into. So it's a lot of trial and error. Sometimes they're like I'm throwing a top water, and usually I don't even do that. It's not my prefer. There's a little bait jumping. Most of the time I'm throwing a soft plastic with using a Texas rig back here. Again, I go with what I know and what has worked. And sometimes I'll use a crankbait. All right, let's see what's going on here. Small guy. Let's see, tiny little gator. Look, James, man. It's too early for this, man. I already answered your question. But let's get this thing up. Do what you got to do, dog. Do what you got to do. Let's not get snagged on the bottom here. All right, so again, got a ½ ounce. As I said before, using a Carolina rig, very simple. I'm not trying to make things complicated. And got a little finger mullet on. Does this dude cook? Let's see. Just double check, make sure he's alive. All my dudes cook. We gotta get a new guy. New guy. Oh, I don't want to be smack dab in front. I know there's freaking stuff to get stuck on. I'm trying to avoid that. Let's go catch a minnow real quick. Oh, tiny little pinfish. Survived the trip. I'm just trying to fish this morning. Look, I'm gonna do it the wrong way here. Hit the bottom. And I'm gonna catch a fish this way. Watch me. All right. Boom. We're back in the water. I mean, I think it's hard. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a lot harder just because oftentimes I'm using artificial and I'm not as comfortable. So that's why I try different things if I can, but I try to stick with what has worked. That's caught fish. Like I just recently started throwing this popper here and started catching fish with it, so I'm using it more. But I would have never thrown it till I got it here and say, hey, I'm gonna try this out and see if it works. But I think it just comes down again. I'm always preaching just about confidence, getting comfortable with whatever you're throwing, and if it's not broke, why fix it? Obviously trying to get incrementally better, but 1% at a time. Like I literally fish this like every day. No, almost every day, if not twice a day sometimes. Sometimes the fish are fishing, sometimes they're just not into anything I'm throwing at them. I mean, you can tell me use chicken liver, and I might get one hit, catch one catfish, and then it's dead. I could use bread, catch fish, and then it's like dead. It's weird, just like these finger mullet, right? Like it's worked. That's why I'm using them. But right now, nothing's happening. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to enjoy it, catch a few, release a few, and maybe keep a few that I'll be able to eat at some point, you know. Oh, this dude's back. Like usually in the morning, fish are jumping. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. There's barely any activity on the water that I can see. Like as soon as I say one fish, but that's it. It's been pretty quiet, which is not usual this early in the morning. It's usually more active. All right, man. I appreciate the insight, dog. Take it easy. Yeah. Let me catch a fish. I'm going to show the world. I mean, there can be so many reasons why you catch a fish. And all the time, I don't even know the reason why I caught the fish other than just I feel like oftentimes like dumb luck because you feel like you're in the right place. Maybe it's the wrong time. Again, maybe it's the wrong setup. But I mean, if I listen to everything that I see on the internet, I wouldn't be catching carp because the setups for a carp rig is insane. Like I'm not trying to spend money for that. Like I mean, I wouldn't mind catching carp, but I'm not doing all that. But guess what? My rig that I use works perfectly fine, and I've caught over 12-pound carp back here on a basic ass setup. So I mean, hell, people use freaking sticks and a string to catch fish. Like, you have a tendency to overcomplicate things when it really doesn't need to be. Just get a line in the water, put some bait on it, and catch a fish. Oh, man. Can't fish on that side. Sounds like blinding. Jay, my PB back here is a 4-pound bass that I caught on a Texas rig, and then using like I think a Z-Man grub worm. It actually was a saltwater soft plastic. I don't think it really matters. I think they just try to trick you to think that it matters. And then carp back here is 12 pounds, 24 ounces that I caught on a piece of bread, little bread ball. Catfish, crappie, bluegill. I don't have a PB. I've been doing a better job weighing what I catch and documenting it a little bit better. I really just need to bring like a little like log with me just to keep up. But saltwater fishing wise, I've caught a 32-inch. The biggest red I've caught 32 inches. How much it weigh, I don't know. Couldn't weigh that one time. I didn't have a scale. And then I've caught a 27.5-inch and a 9-pound flounder. The cool thing about that was it was during season, so that one we got to keep and enjoy the fruits of my labor. I think like one fillet, it was like 1 pound, like over, it was like almost like 1.5 pounds, I believe. Massive. All right, we're getting some action here. I hope it's not this damn alligator. Just saw the line. Flicker. Let's check it. Let's check it. Awesome line. Something definitely hit it though. What? I don't know. Okay. North Carolina, man. Trying to catch a largemouth back here. Hey, that's perfectly fine. That's what I've been doing. Fishing can be expensive. Plus, I got a boat, and there's always some nonsense I got to deal with that thing. Like, and it'd be one thing if I just freshwater fish. I mean, like, you know, obviously back here, but then I do a lot of saltwater fishing, primarily inshore. But I think I couldn't even imagine if I was like focused more so like offshore, because then that number gets absurd as far as the gear, the setup, the fuel. Like, it's not cheap. And you're operating on the assumption you're going to catch a fish when you go out. And then again, I'm 10 minutes from being to get on the boat and like get in some inshore fishing. But then that also includes like surf fishing. If I wanted to get into that, there's a carp right there. If I wanted to get into surf fishing, like got a few surf fishing rods, but I want better ones. Okay, we got some action now. Just take it. Don't play with it. Let me get this in. Something clearly is messing with it. It's just not it's not committing. Let's investigate. Unless it's the bait. The bait making all that noise. Unless it's a small fish. Reeling fast to avoid the bottom. How? There's barely any current. How are we caught like this? What is going on, my guy? All right. Wow. Usually expect that when there's current. Not back here. There's barely any moving water. So I don't know how that got so twisted up. Poor guy. Are you alive or are you dead? Oh, he almost had me, man. He almost had me. I was about to take him off. I was like, this dude's cooked. Psych. You almost had me, bro. That's funny. Yeah, I appreciate that, dog. Look, man, I don't take myself too serious, but I just try again. I just try to enjoy it. I've been doing this long enough now. I feel like, especially with streaming now, like I've been going pretty hard at it. Like, everyone's gonna have an opinion. just like they have. So I just focus on me. Try to keep positive vibes, you know. Sometimes I get drawn in, but you know, but I appreciate the sub. And I appreciate everybody that we're at 24 likes. I appreciate that too. Hey, season, you just gotta just keep it moving. Plus, it's a small guy, so I don't really, not too worried about him. If it was a big gator, yeah, I would be head on a swivel. I mean, there should be fish hanging off this bank here. I see carp hanging around the bank, so like, why are there not other fish? I mean, I could have taken the easy route, gone to my little spot where I know I can guarantee to catch a fish, but I don't want to catch bluegills. I don't want to catch carp. Try and catch bass or catfish. So, and this is me kind of challenging myself, trying instead of going the easy route and for the sake of getting a fish on. Anna, what's going on? I hope everyone's all right this Wednesday morning, wherever you are. All right, we got Indonesia. I saw someone from England in here. Okay, Southern California. Australia. Okay, wow, yo. Got people from all around. And just in case you're wondering, I'm North Carolina here, coastal North Carolina. Out of curiosity, I'm assuming everyone's coming through the vertical feed, short feed, but I've been debating whether or not to switch it to horizontal live streaming, just to see how it goes. I don't know if it's better for the viewing, especially with fishing, or if it's better at vertical. Again, I wear my camera around my on my neck mount like I have right now. So instead of having it sitting up on a tripod, I feel like this just keeps everybody engaged in the action. The only drawback is I can't see the chat because I'm fishing. So unless I take my phone off the mount, but I think that's a okay trade-off instead of me getting a fish and then having to bring it on camera and show you because the camera's off to the side and you miss everything. Especially the fight, like that's like the best part. So that's why I wear my camera. Be in the moment. Hey. There's carp everywhere. Maybe I should have went fishing for carp. At this point, I see them like along the bank swimming. I see the tails moving back and forth out of the water. And for like the longest time, I see these fish in swimming back here, and I think it may have been like maybe 2 months ago I finally got the courage to like at least try to catch one, and it actually worked out quite nice. I've logged two 7 pounds, 2 10 pounds, and then a 12 pound, and then I have countless lines broken off or grabbing them by the tail, only for them to thrash and swim off before I can get them on the bank. I use like a little like kid rod too, like a youth rod with a very, very small hook, like a panfish hook, and a little bobber end. It makes the fight 10 times more exciting. And then it's even more crazy if I ain't got a net to bring it in, because that's how I lost all the previous carp I've caught have been lost because I did not have a net. I've also, yeah, I cut my hand on my braid too, those things just got a lot of power. Like one broke me off. I had a bobber, it broke me off, and then it's like Jaws. If you've ever seen a movie like when Jaws had the buoy attached to it, and it's like swimming around and like it like with some like submerged under the water, and the buoy goes under. Like the bobber was doing the same thing. It was like swimming, then ducked down, so I could see where it was like at. Eventually, I came out. I saw the bobber sitting up on the bank. I thought the fish was still there, but it managed to get the hook out of its mouth, and I got my bobber back. So otherwise, legends would have it, this thing's still swimming around here, popping up. It is a nice day though. Yesterday was just too hectic. I could not get on my morning stream. That's why I had a stream like yesterday evening, and then I don't know if because we were under the bridge or what, but like the signal was, I had to like restart the stream like 2 times. Actually, I think like I had to do 3 times. The first time it didn't even take. It was like trying to connect. No bars. Hey, that's how I grew up fishing with a cane pole, 5-gallon bucket. Good call. GSP, North Carolina. I'm fishing from my backyard pond in my neighborhood. Most days, this is where you'll find me live streaming, unless again I'm on the Carolina skiff like I was yesterday evening, getting my fishing on. Good call. Let me see if I can do that. Let's see. Trying to see if I can make this here real quick. Oh, I cannot spell. Oh. Anakin. That's horticulture. Can I not spell? Alright. See if that works out. I've never even done that before, but we're gonna see how this works. I'm gonna have to add to my list, man. Trust me, like I remember growing up fishing with my dad and my grandfather. Like we used to flip the bucket over. You had your stringer, put your bluegills on, or crappie. This dude is. Are you thriving? Let me get one that's gonna be a little more excited. You know what I think I can do one day, though? I think I can get my workout on in the morning, head to the beach, get my walk on or run, and then I can fish. But I won't be able to use live bait. I'll probably have to go get some like shrimp or something. Some fresh shrimp. Low-key, I want to try this pinfish. Oh, he got away. He got away. Let's try. Try to go through the tail here. I know I bought the wrong hooks. In my rush to get hooks, I bought the wrong hooks. Usually I use like a circle hook. It's kind of like a circle hook, but it's like I don't know. I can tell it's different because when I put my freaking bait on every time, like it's struggle. Like it's offset a lot more. It's not a bad thing, but I just haven't gotten used to it. Let's not get... Come on now. We know there's fish here. Okay. Hey, we're at 34 likes. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all locking in. And it looks like what? The 12 that voted, it looks like vertical is the way. But just do me a favor. Make sure y'all check out some of the videos on my channel. There's plenty of content where I am catching fish. So if I didn't get it done this morning, you can trust and believe that your boy we do catch fish. Again, what's crazy is like the past 2 Wednesdays, I've gone saltwater fishing, ironically, like, and I should have kept the streak going and went fishing this morning, saltwater fishing, but that's what I get for being a little bit lazy. Anyways, last Wednesday when I went fishing, I caught a 24-inch flounder that was just over 6 pounds right as I was about to pop off the stream. Like, literally, it was like I caught a croaker right at the beginning. On the first cast, literally a croaker, put up a little bit of a decent fight. And then decided to fish around some docks, but getting ready to wrap up because the trolling motor was on this nonsense. And then, bam, on a little piece of like 2 little small pieces of shrimp that I was using, because that's the only bait I had. There was no bait I could catch. Like, it was high tide. I think tide might have been falling. So, caught a nice flounder. And then the Wednesday before that, again, I caught maybe like a 14, 15-inch redfish right midway through my stream, because usually I stream for like just like over an hour, and then ended up catching a 25, either 25 or 24-inch redfish that I put in the box, filleted it, took it home, ate that bad boy for lunch. And I gave some of it to the neighbor, but sometimes they're not always bangers. Yesterday we caught well, we didn't catch stingray till afterwards, but did catch sheep's head, did catch toadfish. And I had a blue one, but it got off. But my streak's been pretty good lately. What I'm finding is fishing more has gotten me a little more in tune to things, but I'm also still scratching the surface in terms of understanding what this is all about. But the biggest rule is just make sure you enjoy it. Don't take it too serious. Granny was up. Anthony, what's going on? All right. Skeeter, what's up? Mr. DC4L. There's plenty of time, plenty of time. I'm about to have to do the same. Being an adult sucks, so anything y'all can do to help a brother out, get his channel on his way. Again, I'm trying to chase being able. I wonder if that probably was the alligator right there on the bank there. Anytime seeing tons of bubbles, usually that's the gator. I'm just trying to get to a point where I can just make fishing content, boating content, and just take people fishing. And the hope is I'm trying to figure out what I can do differently with my boat charter that everybody does the same thing. So I'm not trying to do that. And so I've thought about like charging significantly less as long as people are okay with either me live streaming or fishing, because I know I can make my money on the other end of it. And as long as it covers my costs for my boat and the slip, like I'm okay taking people out and like just having a good time, just like not make it like a marathon in terms of, we're not fishing for half day or something like that, or maybe we could. Again, it's just got to make sense. But that's what I've been thinking about, trying to think outside the box, because everybody does the same thing, and I'm not trying to be the same guy. I probably should have figured that out well before the end of July, but there's plenty of time. So if you guys got any thoughts, definitely let me know. It is. It's better in the morning. It gets a little rowdy as the day gets longer. That's for sure. North Carolina, man. Coastal NC, Carolina Beach. That's why you'll find a mixture between saltwater and freshwater. Luckily enough, again, this is right behind my house, and we get 10 minutes from the beach. 10 minutes from saltwater fishing. $15 if it's traffic. But I'm trying to venture out. I'm trying to step out and do more, something different. I always say it's like one of those things where I have to just make a conscious decision about, all right, despite what I could be doing, this is what I'm going to do. Like, I'm going to go down to the pier, go pier fishing, even though I know I can. If I'm driving that distance, which is like maybe like 20 minutes, maybe get to the pier. is worth it because it's something different as opposed to like just hopping down, getting on a boat, and riding out and going somewhere. All right. The minnows did not minnow this morning, y'all. I'm a little disappointed in that. But again, doesn't surprise me. That's fishing for you. Sometimes the fish be on there. It could be the time of the day. It's not saying that the bait doesn't work. It's just they just really weren't into what I was offering, at least this morning. But, ooh, my bad, dog. I didn't know I did you dirty. Oh, man. I'll have to set your homies free. I'm trying to get caught on bottom here. So maybe I'm sticks and rocks. I like how they like to act like they're not about that life swimming. Oh man, my man's having a hard time. But anyways, most days you find me streaming. Again, I've been doing the 75-hour challenge where I'm forcing myself to fish for at least 1 hour at the bare minimum. And but I already was fishing, so it wasn't nothing new to me. But part of that is just trying new things while I'm at it, and just get better one day at a time. I might try my luck back here later on this evening. We'll see. Can't make no promises. I'm gonna have to be a grill master later on this evening, so. We don't have any of those fish here. Just, I don't know if you can catch walleye even in North Carolina. That's a good question. I gotta look at what freshwater fish are available besides the obvious. I mean, back here there are bass, largemouth bass. There's garfish. I've never caught one of those back here. Everything we got, crappie, bluegill, catfish. There's American eel. Every once in a while, you'll see a blue crab, gigantic blue crab along the bank. It's kind of wild. You got the American alligator. He's around here somewhere. I don't know where right now. All right, buddy. Let's get you in the water here. I'm going to try to raise some money so I can stock the pond. I did it earlier at the end of February where I stocked the pond with bluegills. Not bluegills. I stocked the pond with, what do you call it? Channel catfish and largemouth bass. But I think it costs like $300. But you get a lot of fish you get crappie, bluegill, bunch of minnows, bass. And they give you enough because I think that I would say this is probably like 2 acres. So obviously they're the experts. They know how much you need to put in here to avoid creating any type of, negative effects with overcrowding with bait, or with fish. But they do a pretty good special that they run where you can actually get a lot of fish for a little bit of money. So, no snake heads. I think the garfish are invasive, so actually I think I have to double check it. Again, I'm going based on someone was sharing, because like when we went down to the park to go fishing, there was 2 fish on the pier that was just hanging out. And they said it's been there for like several hours, and this thing was very much alive and well. All right, wait, that's what's up. It's, I wonder if that's something eating. I don't know what that was about. Something got rowdy. North Carolina. But I'm about to go have me some coffee. I'm gonna shower, get myself some coffee, and make this day be great. And try to get a video uploaded here. Been slacking. Yeah, that might chop up a live stream. I actually got some several live streams I do want to edit and get up. Some of the catches have been pretty insane, so I like to share. But I have not caught a cell catfish before. I would love to. I learned about that from YouTube. Like in my chat, people are sharing about that. So okay, like is that PA? I'm a, or is it Michigan? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna walk and talk before I end this. So if y'all can do me a solid, just make sure y'all see fish. Look at this, blowing up on the water. Where was that earlier? It never fails when I'm leaving. They want to get active. Always the case. Just make sure y'all hit that like button. I think we're at 41 likes. I mean, if we can get to 50, that'd be pretty damn good. More importantly, just make sure y'all subscribe if you like my content. Again, I go streaming every day. And if you know somebody that might enjoy my channel, please share. And just check out one of the videos. Check out the links I got. Like I said, I got a charter business called Audi Silent Charters. I do got merch, so if you want to support the channel or support anything I'm trying to do and build over here, definitely check them out. Also, I'm certified, so I ain't running no hack job over here. Your boy's legit. So if you got questions, definitely check out some of my videos or drop a comment. But we're back at the crib, about to get the day going. But hope everyone has a fantastic Wednesday. My combos, I'll show. It's nothing exciting, but you know what? Again, you watch my videos and you tell me, you'll be impressed how well they work. So, and this is what I was doing this morning. Believe it or not, this was found in my pond behind my house while throwing my bait caster, which I'll show you in a second. But this is a Sienna. It's a 2500 HG on a Akuma 7-foot medium heavy rod. This is Daiwa G-Shock. I've had this thing forever. And the only thing I don't like about it is salt water will do its thing, but I try to rinse everything off. I use everything for salt water and fresh water. So, prefer spinners if you can tell. Again, this is primarily what I've been throwing, bait caster, and then I got another one, but I bought it. Was it right hand retrieve? That was a mistake, but if you're looking for like a pier or, you know, saltwater fishing rod, I did a review on it. This is the Daiwa Samurai X2 for like under 30 bucks. You can't beat that. Like, I got 2 of them, and sometimes these bad boys are on sale. And I'm hoping to grow this out, but as you can see, my garage is a hot mess, so I gotta work through it. But I'm back on my workout kick, so that's why I can't get rid of my gym quite yet. But we're getting organized. So excuse the mess. Getting organized. I need to get a bigger shed. That's my problem. John, I'm gonna save that for another day, because I gotta I gotta get to work. I gotta shower. My morning started off at 5:30, so I gotta get active here. But I might get back on later on. I am gonna put a video out. If anything, just do. If y'all watch one video, if I tell you want to watch one video, it's the red fish on fire. Just watch that. That's where we caught four reds, 3 keepers, and it was just a lot of fun. Like literally, it was a spot where we were fishing at last night, and didn't have much luck. But again, when it's on, it's on. So definitely check it out. Let me know. Comment on the video, and I'll check you guys next time I'm back on here. Peace out, y'all.